Hey there, my Nerdy-Nawg-Dawgs. Remember when I told you that when we get to fractions, bar models really start to make sense? Okay, I can't wait. Mind blow. This really, I promise you, it'll help give a nice visual and make it easier to solve. Here's our word problem to get started with. A chef bought some green and red peppers. She bought 18 green peppers, which was 3/4 of the total number. Okay, so let's start there with our bar model. So we don't know what the total is, right? But what we do know is that she bought 18 green peppers, which was 3/4 of the total. Therefore, the total has to be 4/4. Do you agree? Yeah. If she bought 3/4 and they were green, and that was of the total is 4/4. So I'm going to write the total, and I'm going to break my bar model into fourths. What we don't know is how many peppers that is. Okay, so let's look what we're supposed to solve for. Question A, how many red peppers did she buy? And question B, how many peppers did she buy altogether? So again, we don't know altogether, but we can take the information they've provided, and I promise you we can solve. And I bet you it's going to click. So stay with me. What do we know? We know that she bought 3/4 of the total. So 1, 2, 3 out of the 4, I'm going to mark. And we know that that 3/4 was equal to 18 green peppers. Okay. So what does that remain of what's left over of our bar model? Well, that's what we have to solve for is 1/4, which equals red peppers. We don't know how many that is though, right? Nope, we don't know. So how do we solve for this? Well, it's not clicking yet. I want you to think back to our word problems from last chapter, right? We knew that when we had a bar model, and if it means 3/4, then this unit plus this unit plus this unit would have to equal this total. Okay, so pause it if you want to solve. If you think you know how to solve for this, pause it right here and now. I'm paused. Frozen. Okay, but if you need assistance, here we go. So how do we get to solve for what's left over there when we don't know the grand total? Well, if we know that these 3 units added together would equal 18, wouldn't that be the same as 18 divided by 1, 2, 3 units? And what does that tell me the value of? So think 18 divided by 3 units. Clicking yet? Anyone? Anyone? So we know the math on that is 6, but what does that 6 mean? What does the 6 mean? The 6 means, hi, I just had a little visitor at the door. The 6 means that this unit is the value of 6, this unit is the value of 6, and this unit is the value of 6. So what's the value of that unit there if this is 1/4? Ah, Nerdy-Nawg-Dawgs. I shouldn't have to tell you everything. Okay, so let's look at our next word problem. You should be able to finish that up. Here we go. This is a good one. And it says a craft store. Let me erase that. A craft store has a 9-yard spool of ribbon. I bet you guys don't even know what a spool of ribbon is. Think Cinderella, right? When she was sewing her dress and the little mice helped, the ribbon was on a spool, okay? So, and I like to draw things. So she has a 9-yard spool of ribbon. So we know that this whole spool is 9 yards of ribbon. Okay, we have that info. In the morning, a customer buys 1/5 yard of ribbon. Okay, so if they buy it, it means they're taking that away. So they're taking away 1/5 yard. Now, keep in mind the Holy Grail of fractions. That means that 1/5 is less than 1/2. Okay, so they're not even taking away a whole yard. They're taking away 1/5 of 1 yard from the 9 yards. Okay. And then in the afternoon, another customer comes and buys 7/10 of a yard. So again, not even a full yard. Why can't these customers buy 1 yard and make it easy on us? So how much ribbon is left? Basically, we need to think of it as our problem looking something like this. I have 9 yards. There's my dog, and I have some little kids knocking at the door, some of my pals. I have 9 yards, and I'm taking away 1/5 yard, and then I'm taking away 7/10 yard, so not even 1 full yard. Oh, I have my dear sweet Gemma at the door. Gemma, come do a little peeky poo behind my camera. You guys say hi to Gemma. I'm making a video. Oh dear, my favorites come to visit. So how do I do this, Gemma? Gemma would know because she's a middle schooler now. So what I need to do is first, I need to make this into a fraction. Wouldn't you say? Do I need to?
Yes.
Okay. So I also need to make these equivalent. What should I do to this bottom unit here? This one needs to change. Wouldn't you say?
You should multiply that by 2 and then multiply that by 2, so it would be 2/10.
Because I'm making an equivalent fraction, right, Gemma?
Yes.
Okay, so now I have 2/10 minus 7/10. Okay, so can I take this from a whole?
Yes. You could put that over 1.
Oh, I could put this over 1 because it doesn't change the value, but then doesn't that have to become a 10th?
Yes.
Could we do it an easier way, Gemma? Because this will work, my friends. But Gemma, what if I borrow 1 from here? So I say, instead of 9 yards, isn't 9 yards the same as 8 yards and 10/10? Is that the same, Gemma?
Yeah.
Aha. Now can I do the subtraction?
Yes.
Okay. Guess what, Nerdy-Nawg-Dawgs? You can do it too. Say bye, Gemma.
Bye.
And little Gia.